to solve this bad situation here, Mark. It's been that way now for at least 20 minutes as we've made our trek through Arlington and now out towards the Forest Hill area, westbound on I-20. And hail has stopped, fortunately, but the wind, as Matt was mentioning, the wind has just really kicked up, and it's just blowing sheets of rain across the freeway, and that's obviously making things very treacherous for drivers out here. And as I head now east on the I-20, making it back over towards 35W15, there has just been an accident here. Spin out, one vehicle spin out right in the middle of the freeway. So again, this is the scene here on
across Tarrant County. What we're seeing is actually a kind of a low-pressure system, separate storm complex that has been forming on its own in our area, and that's why the winds have been picking up very dramatically over the last 15, 20 to the west, but also from a meteorological point of view. Tom, we were talking about this a few minutes ago. We have a kind of a low-pressure area that is just now developing right over the top of us.
Well, that's pretty stiff, Pat. I was looking at the radar earlier, and you saw the same kind of just switching around, which is the center of that low has now redeveloped back out to 20 and probably 820. And so now I've got the rain just literally, it's useless to go ahead and walk inside now. I'm totally stuck.
Yeah.
But we've had winds of 70 miles an hour. We've had visibility less than 2 or 3 feet sometimes because of the rain hitting these roofs and fire ants that just literally missed. Right now, my entire backyard has got about 2 inches of rain. And when I say that, what I mean is I've got a swimming pool that overflowed 25 minutes ago. Now that entire area is just full. Streets are full. And the water is starting to come up over the lips of Lake Arlington, which is never a good sign during a storm. And so we saw a meso low develop to our south. We've seen it marching our way all day long. And now, actually, the radar is confirming the circulation, and I'm standing here watching the wind direction switch around. And as it does, that indicates the wind coming from the center of low. So at this point, I saw that front storm come through earlier, Brad, and it literally was going from the east to the west.
Yeah, it's been kind of backing up with this. This is kind of a pinwheeling counterclockwise motion that we're seeing now, which makes it a little trickier to track. That's why we had this whole line, this linear line, really along the Johnson County line and the Dallas-Ellis County line, starting to actually spread northward. Everything else was moving from west to east all day, and now this whole line formed, and it's actually pinwheeling around to the north again.
For a while, and as those storms started to come out of Johnson County and head from the east to the west. In fact, that's why they actually started moving people out of the ballpark under shelter, because the ballpark got the storm before.